Welcome back to the channel Gadgets for Gentlemen. In today's video I'm going to show you the Seiko SKX009J1. I have it right here. I'm going to show you how you can change this watch to a bunch of different watch straps. So today I am wearing the Apple Watch Series 9 in the color Midnight on a Midnight Sport Loop. And I really love wearing this smartwatch. So what we have here is the Seiko SKX009J1. As you can see here at the 6 o'clock, it reads made in Japan. So that is a bit different from this particular model. Really beautiful watch. I have it here, as you can see, on an original Seiko Jubilee bracelet with the Seiko clasp. Really a nice piece, super flexible. It has quite some micro adjustments and very flexible, as you can see right here. I really love this bracelet. I think it looks very, very nice. I bought this particular watch on a rubber kind of strap by Seiko that is also really nice. It's right here and it has that beautiful logo that we can also see on the case back of the watch. As you can see here, we have it, that beautiful case back. So that is a nice feature of this strap. I have quite small wrists, and this rubber strap for me, well, it's not real rubber, I think it's like polyurethane. This strap for me is a bit long. It might be great to wear for me over a wetsuit, but just on my small wrist, 6.3 inches, it is too long. So that is the original strap, which is really nice. I decided to purchase this particular metal strap by Seiko because I think it looks way better and I have more options in terms of adjustment. We have stamped parts and it's a little bit rattly. It's not very sturdy. There we have it. Let's throw it on the wrist. And this is what it looks like on my 6.3 inches wrist. As you can see, there is some taper from 22 between those lugs. And I think that must be like 18 mil at the buckle. I will measure it up right away. I think it looks really nice, really makes the watch stand out. This watch bracelet is not very expensive and I actually prefer this one over the metal bracelets by Miltad that I owned in the past, because I think those Miltad bracelets are just a little bit too thick, and this metal bracelet actually is quite thin, making it super comfortable to wear this metal bracelet on your Seiko. And as you can see, a lot of flex. It has pins, it does not have screws, so that's something not so great. And it has not solid but hollow end links, as you can see here. But actually everything lines up pretty nicely, if I can say so. So what I wanted to show you is that taper. Yeah, I think we taper to about 18 millimeter at the clasp, which is really great, tapering from like 22 all the way to 18. As you can see here, that must be like 22 right between those lugs, tapering to 18. That's really fantastic in my opinion. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this original metal bracelet and throw it on a bunch of different straps that I have been laying right here. And here again, a closer look at that beautiful case back. It reads Scuba Diver, stainless steel, Japan. And this is the 7S26. There we have a look at the case of the watch. So this watch will be available for purchase. So if you want, you can hit me up. I did own this watch for quite some time, but I haven't worn it that much. So let's get started. I'm going to start actually with some beautiful watch strap by CNS and watch bands. I have it right here. This is called a tropical rubber strap, but it's not rubber. I think it's also polyurethane. And as you can see, it has a beautiful logo. It has a nice structure. It also has, I think, a nice taper. As you can see right here, 16, and between the lugs, 22. So that's really beautiful. This is the Pepsi Blue one by CNS and watch bands. And let's throw it on this watch. Quite an affordable strap. I will try and see if I can leave a link in the description. I think this is a nice combination. That very colorful blue. It works well with that matte blue dial, as well as the bezel insert with that very light blue. Very nice. Let's throw it on the wrist. And as you can see, I'm somewhere in the middle of this particular strap. It has two adjustable keepers, and this is the end result. I think this is a fantastic watch strap, for example, for your holidays. There we have it again with that logo. Quite nice. As you can see, it's quite long, so I think it's very suitable if you have larger wrists or if you're wearing a wetsuit, of course. I like to wear it a bit tight on the wrist. I could wear it a bit looser, as you can see. I think one more. This one, I think, yeah, this one. Nice hardware. There's no logo on the hardware, however. Two keepers, a nice diamond pattern, as you can see. And this is what it looks like. And I think it looks really beautiful. And I think this is one of my favorite watches because it's so colorful with that bezel. At the same time, it's quite utilitarian. The markers, they are just printed. There's a bunch of lume added to those markers, but there's no fancy polished parts on the dial. It's just very matte, everything. Even the date wheel, there's no metal piece, like a frame. It's just everything is just very no nonsense. And this one, fortunately, it lines up beautifully. The bezel pip really lines up. And I know with Seiko watches, especially those entry-level divers, sometimes they are very misaligned. So that is the strap by CNS and watch bands. I'll leave a link in the description. Now, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to pair it up with these straps. Then again, I need to remove this strap, which I'm going to do with that Bourgeon spring bar 2 that I have right here. This is the 6767. So I'll be right back in a second. Now let's get started with this NATO strap. This is a premium NATO in the color dark khaki. And as you can see, there's no logos on the hardware. This strap I also purchased at CNS and watch bands, and I will try to leave a link in the description. So all of these watch bands, they have a width of 22 millimeters, which is very important to fit to this particular case. Now let's get started. I went for this beautiful brown color because I really love colors of brown and green with my dive watches. Really gives it a bit of a military look. And as you can see, the beauty of that NATO is you have that extra material for extra protection in case of a spring bar failure. So there we have it. It does give the watch a little bit of extra thickness, as you can see, because there's two layers underneath. But because it's not the thickest of watches, this particular diver, I get about 13 millimeters for a 200 meter diver automatic. That's very, okay in my opinion. And with these, with this strap combination underneath, you're just adding like 2 millimeters, so it's about 15 millimeters in total, which I think is totally fine. Let's throw it on the wrist. So I must be in about this position right here, which again is somewhere in the middle. Plenty of adjustments, so will work probably with any wrist size. So as you can see, there's quite some excess strap that I like to throw back through that first keeper. There we have it. I think this looks really nice, this gold brown color. I really love it. Even a bit like a bronze color. That is the CNS and watch bands premium NATO. And this is quite some sturdy material. I really like it. And yeah, it just feels nice. But this, as you can see, this material is very sturdy. And this is what I like about a NATO strap. It just gives you some ease when you're wearing this, that it will not it will not break down on you, which is also nice when, for example, I'm cycling and when I'm on some shaky road, that I'm not gonna lose my watch. So that is the beautiful NATO strap, and I think it works well with the SKX, but it works also well with even, for example, my Omega, which I love to wear on the NATO. And beauty of this combination is it doesn't weigh a thing, which is fantastic. Let me demonstrate. Watch itself weighs about 83 grams. Let me double check. Yeah, 83. If you add the metal bracelet with the hollow end links fitted to my wrist, 135 grams. So under 100 grams for a fantastic watch with a very sturdy watch strap. So yeah, that's a benefit of the NATO strap. So let's proceed with another NATO strap, also by CNS and watch bands. This one, however, has a logo, as you can see right here. It's a little bit tough to see, but here in the top there is a little logo. Now let's proceed. This is a ripped NATO strap, and in the color, I think olive or army green. Really nice, also doesn't cost a whole lot. And I really like this structure, this material. So let's get started. And here, within like a minute, we have a complete different look on the olive green, on the ripped NATO, which I think looks really nice, as you can see. And I think there's something fantastic about that olive green, that army green, in combination with that blue and even with that splash of red. Just works. It just works. Again, I'm somewhere in the middle. Maybe this is too tight. Let me make it one looser, like this. Throw back the excess strap that you can see right here and tuck it back. And here we have it on my 6.3 inches wrist. I really love this color of green. Quite an affordable ripped NATO strap. Also super sturdy, and they come in a bunch of different colors. Just to demonstrate again, this is some tough material. However, I think the premium NATO is even tougher. It feels stronger. So that is the ripped NATO strap. It has some nice hardware, which is a bit brushed. So very utilitarian. And I think this one is actually shiny. So there's a difference, as you can see. The premium NATO has a shiny hardware, which fits with the polished case. And the ripped NATO has a more brushed look. I think the watch strap roll is from Blue Shark. I'll leave a link in the description or a screenshot to that product. I like it. Also for the presentation of this video, to have this gadget right here. Now finally, my final strap that I'm going to show you is also CNS and watch bands. I haven't used this before. This is from the space program. NASA strap brown suede. And this is what it looks like. Beautiful brown gold, caramel, brown, super nice. Suede, it has Velcro. And let's get started. So there we have it. I have no clue if I did it the right way, but what I did is I removed these spring bars, and I started with this part right here. As you can see, there is some Velcro material right here. So I think this is the way to do it. And here there's all Velcro material. So a bit more difficult than the NATO strap, because you need a spring bar to make it fit. So let's throw it on the wrist. So we have on one side we have Velcro, on the other side we have that suede, and then here we have that buckle where we feed this strap through. And I think we have it. This looks really nice. Really nice. And just like with the Apple Watch, you can use that Velcro material to make it more tight or loose, as you can see right here. For example, like so. And then here we have suede. And I think one of the Omega watches also features this kind of NASA strap, which is really nice because of that moon watch. And this is what it looks like. This is not my favorite of the bunch. I really love my NATO straps and leather straps, but I was just very curious about this NASA strap because it has that beautiful suede detail and it has that Velcro material. So I'm going to play with this particular strap, and this is what it looks like. Yeah, I think it's not bad. I think it's actually quite nice. And I think it will work with a whole lot of different wrist sizes. So that is the NASA strap. This was a short video showing you the Seiko SKX009J1 that I have for purchase because I'm saving up for a two-door Black Bay. So I'm letting go of a whole lot of watches in my watch collection to save some funds for this particular purchase. So if you are interested, then feel free to send me a message on IG, a direct message, or Gmail, gadgetsforgentlemen@gmail.com. I hope this video was interesting to see the Seiko SKX009 on an original metal bracelet, as well as the rubber strap. I think finally let's throw it on the rubber strap and wrap up this video. So finally let's throw it on this beautiful original rubber strap, polyurethane strap. It has some brushed hardware. It has a beautiful, very big keeper, as you can see, and it has a little bit of that flexible material. That's one part. Here, this is the second part, and it reads Seiko Z22. Beautiful piece. Let's throw it on the watch. And here we finally have it on the original strap that I purchased this watch on. And as you can see, it's very beautiful. And I do recall that it was quite big for my wrist. So let's have a closer look. So as you can see, I'm here in the fourth adjustment hole. And there we have it. This is what it looks like. It's a very beautiful strap. It's very sturdy, very iconic. For me, I think it's a bit too big, as you can see, especially when I make it a little bit tighter. I just have like a bunch of excess material that's sticking out quite a bit, as you can see right here. Again, if you're wearing it over a wetsuit when you have a small wrist like myself, then there's no issue. But wearing this, for example, to the office, I think it's a bit too sportive, and therefore I prefer to wear it on a leather strap. I prefer to wear it on the metal bracelet or one of those NATO straps. So that was my video of the Seiko SKX009J1 on the original polyurethane strap, as well as a bunch of different watch strap. So thank you for watching. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give me a like. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Have a fantastic day and see you soon.